Hello everyone and welcome back. So I'm doing a little bit of streaming today. Trying to relax from work. Okay, let's get right to it.
Our first task in the Delta Quadrant is a familiar one. Helping a species to find a new home. A group of Talaxians living in the Entaba system are ready to move to a new homeworld nearby. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to their main asteroid base to begin the preparations for the transition. The Admiral has requested your presence as well. You two work well together. I recommend you take advantage of his expertise. There's no one who knows more about the Delta Quadrant than he does.
Very well, Commander. Gotta get that fixed. We have arrived in the Entaba system, sir. Our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok and Voyager, setting course to their coordinates now. And I see Kazon Raiders, so let's pop out some tactical flyers.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline. Requesting assistance. Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony is circling on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Of course, Admiral. Beam over at your convenience.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
A Romulan ship? How interesting! I've never seen a Romulan ship before. I've heard about them, of course. And once, my friend the Doctor was even in a battle with the Romulans. And there was that time that a Romulan scientist visited our ship. Listen to me rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Now, I have heard of Neelix. I've watched all the series. But I'm going to say, Neelix, I think I have heard something.
No matter. I've always been curious about the Romulan people from what I read on Voyager's database. See, my link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now, we get all sorts of news, and I'm so glad to hear that unpleasantness between the Empire and the Federation is over. I'm planning a trip to Earth sometime to sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's so much to do.
About the colonization?
Oh, you've come to help? How wonderful. It's nice Nice to know Romulans are just as helpful to people in need as my good friends in Starfleet. Of course, well, the one Romulan I met during my time on Voyager tried his best to help the crew, even if we were a few years out of temporal alignment.
I'm sure the Federation appreciates your efforts on its behalf, but could we get back to the colonization efforts?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nice Leola root stew for you.
Restart the 3 shield generators. Got it. Repairs complete, sir. The Kazon damaged some of the isolinear chips. I was able to replace them with the stock we have on hand. I must have extra of that. Repairs completed, sir. The Kazon managed to short out EPS conduits and was able to reroute power through the secondary relays. That completes the satellite repair, sir. Shielding systems are coming back online now. Good work. That was not Tovan.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix.
So good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots. What was that?
Sir, the Kazon returned almost as soon as you transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot at the base before they left. Sensors are showing some structural damage in the operations bay. Acknowledge and inform me if the Kazon return.
The operations bay? Dexa was in there!
Oh, come on, Neelix, run a little faster, please. Your girlfriend's in trouble.
Dex's trapped! Please, do something! Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help, Neelix. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
It would be my pleasure. Oh yeah, there's one in here. First problem seems to be with the ships with the power console. You're up power through the secondary relays. Console now has a problem with the electroplasma flow. Alter the flow rate. Isolating your chip matrix is causing several errors. Realign. And you're fairly certain what's remaining with problem with the console. Yeah, Cryptic, nice. And now return to Neelix.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly.
Oh, hello! I'm preparing the most wonderful feast to celebrate the colonization of our new homeworld, and we need to gather spices for the Talaxian spice stew. I'll need ranganzo, spith basil, prishik, and some Nimian sea salt. I'm sure if you ask around, someone will have them.
Of course, I will find what you need.
Isn't Chef Jolax great? He's a good friend, and his falata onion crisp is superb. We're traders. A lot of people have spices. But I bet Alex, Brexa, Wixon, and Maxon can help.
I haven't seen anyone like you around here before. You must be one of those visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. How are you enjoying your time here? Try the Jabellian berry salad yet?
Not yet, but I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
Ooh, is Jolex cooking? I can't wait. Give him this spith basil. Spice stew isn't the same without a little spith.
Thank you.
Maxon likes his food spicy. I once saw him add amber spice to paraca wings.
Hi there. Are you enjoying your stay in the Delta Quadrant? Is there anything you need?
Helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch, do you happen to have any spices?
Certainly. I have a bottle of Rangonzo from my last trading trip. I was saving it for a special occasion, and today certainly fits.
Thank you.
Talaxians are a warm and generous people.
Hello. You must be one of Neelix's friends from the Alpha Quadrant. Thank you for repairing our shield generators. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm helping Jolan prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
My mate gave me a bit of Prishik last Prixin. Would that help?
Yes, thank you very much.
Alex is like a mother to all the children here. She always has a bit of candy in her pockets for them.
Now I just need to find some Nimian sea salt.
Hello, friend. Are you looking for something?
I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
All I have is some Nimian sea salt. Do you need it?
Yes, that would be a great help. Thank you very much.
Now, Wixon, he's a reliable guy. You might even say he's the Nimian salt of the earth.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Sure, I love spicy food. I used to, but not anymore.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me?
Sure, no problem.
By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctors say she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it, Neelix, even though we already saw her up and around.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly, Admiral.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life to you, Admiral.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way, Neelix.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Yes, we are. Sir, I'm detecting extremely high levels of radiation in the system. Too high for a normal dispersal pattern. I'll investigate further. But first, Neelix is hailing us from the Talaxian transport vessel. On screen.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. Sir, there appears to be high amounts of theta radiation around the planet. Our scans indicate it was recently placed here. It could not be an issue for us. It should not be an issue for us to remove them. We have to deal with whoever dumped the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have any idea who did this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with this, Neelix.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
Talaxians...
Unknown vessel. Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs.
Quit talking.
Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
Talaxians have been searching years for a planet like their homeworld. We could assist you to find another dump site. Mail and communications started powering up weapons, but they are not a match for the Pink Matrix catsuit. Red alert, target their engines. Destroying the ships will only make the radiation worse. Sensors are detecting Malon reinforcements on intercept boards. Battleship inbound. Still not a match.
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
The pink latex catsuit can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment. And one more radiation to hit.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It's been a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people.
The Malon presence concerns me. Is it an isolated incident? Or something more? Neelix has sent word that the migration of the Talaxians is going smoothly. We have sent several ships to ensure that they are protected from any more Malon incursions. We've gained a new ally today, and helped another displaced species find a home. And we'll need all the friends we can get out here.
I agree.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space. But the echoes of what Captain Janeway and her crew did linger. We need to reestablish relationships here. I'm assigning you a region of space to patrol. Meet the locals and find out how things stand in the Delta Quadrant today.
Understood. Okay, while we are heading there, I'm going to make another drink, and I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta do one more thing and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. I'm detecting an ongoing firefight. The combatants appear to be Benton Protectorates, squadrons, and some Kazon. Orders? Let's give the Bentons a hand.
Entered an area controlled by the Bentham Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Deputized?
You are now my deputy. We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder. When you arrived, we were dealing with one of this criminal's lieutenants. We've tracked the suspect to this system. Your assistance in this matter is required, and appreciated.
Understood.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
With pleasure.
Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly! What we want, where we want.
I don't think so,
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
No, you will not.
Get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers.
Should we be aware of anything?
The Kazon have long been one of the more aggressive races in this quadrant. We've been cleaning up several Kazon raiding actions. They've been especially active, taking advantage of the recent chaos. We've also received information from some of our informants about ships that can eliminate Borg vessels easily, but it is hard to separate rumor and fact. We don't have any first-hand evidence of such attackers, but multiple parties have reported this.
Interesting. Usually the Kazon don't have technology to be a real problem. What's causing them to be more opportunistic all of a sudden? If there's something putting pressure on other powers in the quadrant, the Kazon might be exploiting that moment of weakness. Maybe this fighting with Borg is spilling over into neighboring parts of space, and the Kazon are looking for choice opportunities to raid for supplies. Let's be sure to include this in our report.
We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer without their influence. I'm dispatching medics to treat any wounded so they can stand trial, and an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base. Thank you. We have it from here.
You're welcome. Alright, that's it for the moment, but I will be back in a little while.